firefighters from Tokyo and the surrounding area, along with self-defense force personnel, were flown to Izu Oshima Island, and they're there to pick through all this debris and try to find these dozens of people who are missing. They've already made some rescues. They have found some people who are dead. What happened overnight there is basically unprecedented for the island. 800 millimeters of rain fell in 24 hours. That's about double the amount of rain, the average rainfall for the month. The land was so soaked that parts of it just gave way. A chunk of a mountain there gave way and slid right into a town. It buried homes and buried streets, and obviously buried some of the residents who lived there. The storm itself did pass by Tokyo. Here in the city, that we've heard, we woke up sort of to fierce winds and heavy rain, but the damage was largely limited. There was a death in Tokyo, and there were some people who are listed as missing in the surrounding area. But again, Izu Oshima Island is the focus of the rescue efforts and the focus of the recovery efforts, and the Tokyo governor, because this island is a part of the metropolitan area. Tokyo governor has promised money to help them to rebuild and get back on their feet.
There were concerns, Craig, before the storm about the already damaged Fukushima nuclear plant. How did that fare?
Actually, there weren't many problems up there, at least according to operator Tokyo Electric Power Company. The concern is that this rainwater would get in contact with radioactive materials up there and become contaminated, and then the workers would have to find a way to store it and stop it from getting into the Pacific Ocean. Last month, a storm came through, and many tons of rainwater was contaminated. Some of it did seep into the Pacific Ocean. This time around, the operator Tokyo Electric Power Company said that they were able to release some of the rainwater that they had, most of it actually, because they ran it through 5 different checks and said that radiation levels were below the safety limit. The nuclear regulators here in Japan were watching this, and they said everything was fine. They did have a couple of spots at the plant where they had to take this rainwater and store it in an underground pool because it was so highly contaminated. The concern also was the wind was going to whip around some of the equipment up there, some of the jerry-rigged equipment to keep the plant under control. That seems to be fine, so they sort of dodged a bullet here with respect to this typhoon.